So to get started on this special recycling project from the Sew Sampler boxes, you just need a couple little things. So in the video, I will talk about using a box cutter. Just always be careful with these. I'm always so afraid I'm going to cut myself. An old rotary blade. This one is just actually was my first one that I got when I started quilting, and this one I kind of use for kind of like this for cardboard. I have an older blade on there. Always make sure that you close them. Safety first. A pair of scissors. Don't use your good sewing scissors. Use old ones. And then we also have binder clips. These are the binder clips that I will talk about in the video, where you can, once you've glued it, you can put it on there to keep it in the place that it needs to be. If you have a bigger binder clip, you could put it up here once you've glued it there. And then just a hot glue gun. Any hot glue gun will work just fine. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you my pretty neat recycling idea. I don't know if anybody else has done this. Let me know. I've not seen any videos on it. It was just like, what am I going to do with these boxes? I could throw them away because they were piling up in my sewing space. I'm like, all right, that is unused space. What could I do with these? Hey, I know. Let's make some shelves. So let's get started. I have for you a great recycling and organization idea to share with you today. I get the Sew Sampler subscription boxes from the Fat Quarter shop. And these boxes are what come in the mail every month with all the goodies in it. And I am in a sewing space where I share it because it's a bedroom. So I have my side, which is the sewing space, and then the other side is the bedroom part. Well, you kind of want to always use your sewing space. Sometimes may be big, it might be small. You know, you just kind of work with what you have. And I don't have any shelves at the moment, so I was trying to figure out how to put a lot of my knickknacks, like what you see here, out so that I can see them, and I think it looks cute. I use the pieces that are there. Some of the pieces you may recognize from some subscription boxes that you may have gotten. My most favorite one is my Martelli rotary cutter up there, that you can get it in left and right hand depending on which hand you use the most. So a lot of these little goodies in here, and I thought I would share with you how I made it. So the two up top, I have not hot glued those together yet, so I'm going to take the red one off. This one was from the 4th of July box. That's why this one is red. Otherwise, they're all this beautiful, I call it Tiffany blue color. I love that color. It's so pretty. They always put quilt inside the box on the bottom, but like this one didn't have anything written on it. On the other side is your address from the shipping label. So I've already taken the lid off. So this one was the front, because you can see where the tape was, where they had taped it, and this is where the lid is. And I've already thrown the lid away. So what you would need for this project to recycle it is either an old pair of scissors, maybe a box cutter, or an old rotary cutter. You know, don't use one of your new ones because you're going through cardboard. And just try to cut along that line as best as you can. Okay. So once you've got this piece cut off here, you can, discard it, recycle it, whatever you do with your cardboard. And then this side here is where I would put the hot glue. So I would just hot glue it real good along here. And then I would put it up top. And I would try to make sure that I laid it flat on the side where your address label is. Lay that flat so that you know that when you stand it up, that it's going to stand straight. So like I said, I haven't hot glued those two yet. And then on this side here, this one's not hot glued also. I would hot glue this side here. One thing that I found that works really good to give it a chance for the glue to dry is to use some binder clips. Like put a binder clip here, here, If you have a larger one, put one here. And that way it gives it time for it to dry and not move just in normal drying time. And then so you have this recycled little shelf here. Now I'm leaving mine just as it is with no fabric, no extra paper. You could do so many things with this. You could take extra fabric that you have. Maybe you have some that's not really your favorite, but it is your favorite, or you have some scrap pieces. You don't really know what to do with it. Take it and recycle it and glue it to your box. Make a fabric box. You could also take paper, like scrapbook paper, or just any decorative paper that you have, and you could, decorate the box itself instead of it looking just like this one is here. So I just wanted to take a minute and share that with you. So if you have any thoughts to add to this, let me know. Have you ever recycled any of your subscription boxes? I don't have any other subscription boxes that I have gotten. I've only gotten the Sew Sampler, so this is the only size that I've gotten. I did try, when I first started making them, to turn it this way, and I felt like that it didn't have as much room for me, because with it not being very deep, I couldn't go up very high. So it was easier just to leave it this way, and then I had a nice shelf, and then I could see quilt inside the box or quilt outside the box listed on there. So let me know what you think. Take care. Bye.